welcome back to the channel. My name is Joshua Arce of Joshua Reviews, Movies, and More. And, I did get a haircut. I didn't really feel like doing it, but I'm gonna just go ahead and address something. I have been in the ER for the past 2-3 days. I just got out of, like last night or the night before. It hasn't been exactly the best week. If you want to know what happened, you can politely DM me on Instagram. It'll probably be in the description down below. But it's not something that I'm really trying to share publicly of how things occurred. But if you're wanting to know that badly, all you have to do is just ask. Listen. This video is going to be very Deadpool 3, Daredevil Born Again heavy. The trailer for Deadpool 3 drops tomorrow during the Super Bowl, and I want to talk to you about that a little bit. I will be trying to live stream here on YouTube leading up to the trailer. I don't know what time. I'll try and figure that out. I'll see if I have any plans. I believe Matt Ramos Soups is doing the same thing. So I mainly got the idea from him. I'll be just streaming all the way up until like throughout the game, and then when the Deadpool 3 trailer drops, I'll go record my reaction, upload it, and everything like that. It's gonna be a very, very hectic day tomorrow regarding movie trailers. I'm gonna be doing my first ever trailer reaction on the channel for Deadpool 3, so hopefully it's a banger trailer to start off with. And, by the way, I need to address something here, because there has been a teaser of Deadpool 3 floating around. And My Time to Shine Hello came out and said that is just clips from Deadpool 2 cut together. So, that's not it. Listen. As I was saying, this is going to be very Daredevil Born Again, Deadpool 3 heavy. And as you can see by the title and thumbnail, you're probably going to be a bit like, what? What do you mean Deadpool 3 is going to save the MCU? This is coming from Matthew Vaughn, who has apparently seen snippets of Deadpool 3. So, I'm very, very excited now that he said that. But, I have a crap ton of stuff to show y'all. I have missed out on a lot. I've been uploading shorts more, like YouTube shorts. Those have been blowing up like crazy, getting 3, 4, 5K views. So I want to thank you to everyone who's been supporting those as I've been gone, and everyone who's been subscribing from those. And we're on the road to 100 subscribers. I think I may be the most, as I don't really upload that often, but when I do upload, I give y'all everything. So if you guys want everything, I suggest y'all subscribe so that we can help this channel grow and reach more people and more viewers. And I'm hoping to branch out and do other stuff besides movie news and things like that. You know, I've been so focused on the DC stuff recently. I've just been completely ignoring what started this whole channel in the first place, and that is the MCU. So it's where my nerd status comes from, is the MCU. So, but for whatever reason, I've just been on the DC train for like months now. But with Deadpool 3, it's time to sort of, you know, slowly bring the rope back in and start to get some news out for y'all. So I'm gonna start out with what Matthew Vaughn said. Normally I would save this for the end, but I'm trying to keep this as short as possible, as I have a crap ton of stuff to show you. Again, this will probably be split into like different parts, like different videos. So I won't be showing everything, but I will be showing most of what I've gathered over the last few weeks. So, X-Men director Matthew Vaughn says Deadpool 3 will save the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Matthew Vaughn goes on to say, that's going to be the jolt. The Marvel Universe is about to have a jolt of them, and it's going to bring that body back to life. I think Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman are about to save the whole Marvel Universe. If that doesn't get you excited for Deadpool 3, I don't know what does. This man is known for his X-Men movies, etc. And if he's saying something is going to be great, you should probably take his word for it. Again, the Deadpool 3 trailer drops tomorrow during the Super Bowl, so if any of you want to sort of plan your day around that, and I'm gonna just quote Matt here, Ramos Soups, record y'all's reaction, send it to me, send it on social media. This is gonna be a very special day tomorrow regarding the MCU. We haven't been this hyped for a movie since, I want to say, No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness. Although one of those ended up being a big disappointment. And that movie being Multiverse of Madness. But, oh, by the way, my brother's in the background playing Fortnite. So if you guys hear him screaming at the top of his lungs, he's playing Fortnite. So, listen, I'm very, very excited for Deadpool 3, and I'm very excited for the trailer. Now, we're going to get into some Daredevil Born Again news. So, this is the first photo. Charlie Cox and Margarita Levia behind the scenes of Daredevil Born Again. So, apparently, Matt has some sort of new love interest. I hope this doesn't mean that Karen is going to be getting killed off, because I thought there was something happening there, but, listen, I'm very, very intrigued to see what happens with this show, with the set leaks that we've been getting. Oh, by the way, I will probably put something at the beginning of the video, but, there is going to be a lot of set photos and leaks in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled for anything Daredevil Born Again, you should probably like the video, subscribe, comment down your excitement for Deadpool 3, and then click off. But there will be, again, also other Deadpool 3 news. So, again, this is all from like a week ago or etc. Because, you know, I haven't had the best week of my life. But Dakota Johnson left her talent agency WME for CAA only a week after the trailer for Madam Web released. The decision raised industry eyebrows. So, I want to talk about this for a second, because Doomblazer pointed this out. I think Sony is tricking their actors into thinking they're joining the MCU. You know, Tom Hardy is the only one that's really happy with reprising his role, is because he actually was able to get into the MCU for a little bit with No Way Home. Everyone else talks about how, like, they've talked to other actors who are in the MCU and how they're so excited to interact with them and everything, and then, like, the trailer releases and they're like, wait, this is not the MCU. And it's not. It's not. I think Sony should basically, they should give us a TASM 3 and then just call it a day. Just stop with the Spider-Man universe without Spider-Man universe. It's not working. It's never worked. Who in the heck came up with that concept anyway? Whoever, I hope they're fired by now, because they have lost this studio a crap ton of money. I don't know if that's the case, but it seems as if these actors are being tricked and pulled into working with Sony, and Sony's just telling them, oh yeah, you're gonna be working alongside this person in the future, and that person, and that person, and that person, when in all reality, this universe has no continuity with the MCU. So, I think maybe this is the reason as to why she left. Because maybe her talent agency or whatever told her that she was joining the MCU, and she ultimately wasn't. So, listen, I'm probably going to go see Madam Web, probably only for Sydney Sweeney. But who knows, it may be a movie of all time. Anyway, here's another Daredevil Born Again. Here's another Daredevil Born Again set photo. By the way, this is all coming from my Threads account or Twitter or whatever. You can find those in the description down below. Go follow me over there, because man, I am probably the most consistent movie guy over on Threads especially. I post like every single day. Even though I may post over here on YouTube every single day, I try and post movie news every single day, TV news, Marvel, DC news, whatever. It's mostly Marvel and DC heavy, but every now and then I'll post something like regarding the How to Train Your Dragon live action, right? Like something that appeals to me that isn't the MCU or DC. This is a cold photo of Charlie Cox on the set of Daredevil Born Again. My man is looking nice. And we're gonna get a look here at the suit for Daredevil Born Again as well, for you guys who haven't seen it yet. Most of you probably would have already, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for this show. That was the 1, 2, 3. That was the second. That was the second Daredevil Born Again photo. First one. Okay. Sorry, it's because I'm trying to keep all this in mind. So, I showed the Daredevil Born Again set photos 1. I showed 3, and then 2. I'm just trying to remind my editor self. So, here's another one. This is the 4th photo I have here regarding Daredevil Born Again. This is Matt and Kingpin facing off. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio filming for Daredevil Born Again. Obviously, this was not today, right? This was a week ago, but you can see them facing off right there. You can see the little blue hat back there, which is Fisk's campaign hat, in which we will talk about in a second. This is Donald Glover regarding a Miles Morales live-action movie. So he says there's definitely going to be a Miles Morales live-action movie eventually. And I think they're probably more concerned with me being Prowler in that or something like that. There was mention of a Black Spider-Man in No Way Home by Jamie Foxx's Electro when he's talking to Andrew Spidey. So maybe Marvel Studios and Disney and Sony and everyone are trying to make that happen. We don't know. I'm just happy that Sony's at least cooking something up with the Spider-Verse movies, because their live-action movies they just aren't good as of now. I still have to watch the 2 Venom movies though, so I can't really say that until I make an opinion for myself. But this is another Daredevil Born Again set leak. Charlie Cox, Margarita Levia are on the set of Daredevil Born Again. This is coming from Focal Drifts. So I'm very, very excited for this show and to see where all this leads to. Now, I've already been talking for about 13 minutes here, so I'm gonna try and just wrap as much stuff as I can. Sam Rockwell says that he's waiting for the phone call to return to Justin Hammer in Marvel Studios' Armor Wars. That is coming from, he was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon a few days ago. Fallon asked him about it, and he says that he's ready. He did already come back for What If, so I'm excited to see if he's actually in Armor Wars. We haven't really been getting much news regarding that project, so it's a bit weird. It's a bit of a silent one. I doubt many people even know about it, considering it was announced, but it then was turned from a series into a show, and did I just say from a series into a show? A series into a film, etc. So, this is some Spider-Man 4 news here. John Watts will reportedly not return for Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. This is coming from My Time to Shine. Hello. Listen, No Way Home was a massive hit, right? It was great. He clearly had a great team of writers around him. They pulled that off spectacularly. The other 2 Spider-Man movies yeah. For me, I personally enjoy Far From Home better than Homecoming. That may be a bit of a hot take. I know, I get it. Oh, wow. You guys can go ahead and bash me in the comments if you want. But, listen, I just don't think Spider-Man really does anything particularly interesting in Far From Home and Homecoming. Which is what Spider-Man is supposed to be, is interesting. But we don't really get necessarily any big action sequences or whatever in those two movies. They really knocked it out of the park with No Way Home, but the first two movies... Again, that was my brother again. I don't, sorry. I forgot what I was saying. He screamed so loud. Dude, I feel like he's doing it on purpose, you know? Like, he's trying to tick me off because I already told him stop. Anyway. So yeah, I just didn't, because like the whole point of those two movies was just him really trying to be Iron Boy Jr., which I thought was weird, right? Because like people regard Far From Home as like the worst Spider-Man movie ever, which I don't think is true. There are great performances in there by Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. I thought the story was interesting for Mysterio. You know, again, it was also revolved around Tony Stark, Iron Man, etc. But I feel like that movie was necessary, right? Because they had just come off of Endgame. You know, Tony's dead, and I think, you know, Peter, who, you know, Tony was sort of his mentor. But I think what they should have done is they should have had Spidey try to become his own thing. But in Homecoming, the whole time, all he's doing is just trying to get Tony's attention. He's trying to be a part of the Avengers. He's not trying to become his own thing. By the end of it, by the end of Homecoming, we sort of get a glimpse of him trying to be like himself. Same thing with Far From Home. But like, it's still everything Iron Man. It's unbelievable. So I don't necessarily think this is a bad idea whatsoever, because they're probably going to find another way to bring Iron Man into this equation. Again, thankfully they got rid of it in No Way Home. They finally said this isn't working really, and I think, you know, Watts and the Russos really miscommunicated on what they wanted to do with the character, because, you know, he was first introduced in Civil War with Robert Downey Jr. and etc. Anyway, I'm going to try and get this done as quickly as possible. I'm going to try, and because my phone's probably going to die here any second. Here's another Daredevil Born Again. This is the 6th photo I have. Charlie Cox, again, wearing the Fisk campaign hat. It says, Fisk can fix it. Okay, now, getting into some Deadpool 3 news. This is probably going to be the last thing that I show here regarding Deadpool 3. Maybe one more thing. The description for the Deadpool 3 trailer, which releases during the Super Bowl, the trailer will naturally focus on Deadpool, which is going through a midlife crisis and left the hero life behind. He now works selling cars. There will be a quick appearance of Wolverine. So again, this trailer releases tomorrow. I'm very, very happy. Other mutants will show up in the Deadpool 3 trailer, dropping, it says next week, but it's dropping tomorrow. So I'm very, very excited. Jeremy Renner says he's ready to return to the MCU. I'm very, very excited because, you know, obviously he showed up in Echo, right? But I think that was filmed before his accident, like way before his accident. I think that was one of the few things that they kept in the show. But anyway, here's some more Deadpool 3 stuff. I really have to, like, go charge my phone. Kevin Feige with the Deadpool 3 cap at Saturn Awards. This was when he was accepting the award on behalf of James Gunn for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Obviously, James Gunn is over there at DC Studios doing whatever the heck he's doing. So, you know. Jeremy Renner says that he's strong enough now to return to the MCU when called. All those guys came to my bedside, and they've been with me all along through this recovery. So if they want me, they could have me. Let's go. I'm very, very excited for his return in the MCU. Sorry. Josh Brolin says he's heard rumors about Thanos returning to the MCU. You know, I hear kind of like through the grapevine that they're gonna bring him back. This is coming from, bro, he's yelling. I'll probably cut that out. But, you know, he's ready to, or maybe he's not ready. He is. Maybe he wants to come back. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back in Secret Wars. I don't know. But this is a much clearer image of Kevin Feige wearing the Deadpool 3 hat. Featuring the logos of Deadpool and Wolverine. I want to, going off of that, here's the fan art that appears to have inspired the Deadpool 3 logo on Kevin Feige's hat. The designer says Marvel Studios never reached out. I wish they would have at least contacted me for this. And that's coming from, I believe his name is Screen Pie. That's coming from his IG story. So there's that. Listen, I'm trying to go like rapid fire here, right? I'm trying to catch y'all up as much as I can. Paul Bettany says that the Vision death scene in Avengers Infinity War was improvised by him and Elizabeth Olsen. I don't know how it would have worked other than that, because we both really trust each other, and somehow we got to something that worked. That's coming from Collider. That scene is great. It's awesome. It's one of the best scenes in the movie for sure. Here is probably the last set photo that I'm going to show here, just so y'all can rest easy. Charlie Cox, Deborah Ann Wool, and Eldon Henson on the set for Daredevil Born Again. They are confirmed to return in Daredevil Born Again. Very, very much excited for that. I want to show the suit real quick. So here's the first one that I took. The first look at Daredevil's new suit for Daredevil Born Again. Super nice. Super nice suit. Then I have the 12th image for Daredevil Born Again here. New look at the suit to be worn in Daredevil Born Again. Now, considering I have so much, every single photo would probably not be popping up here, as I did kind of label these kind of confusingly, and they're just all over the place. So, there's that. Oh, this is also pretty sad. A crew member accidentally passed away after falling off the rafters during the pre-production of Marvel Studios' Wonder Man. This is coming from Deadline. I'm actually pretty ticked off about this. It saddens me that all these people are working so hard on projects that these fans aren't asking for. Who in the heck asked for a Wonder Man series? No one. I don't even know who this character is. Like, come on now. This is unbelievable. Kumail Nanjiani says he started going to therapy over the bad reviews for Eternals. He said, I was too aware of it. I was reading every review. I worked so hard for it. So, I personally enjoy the Eternals, and I hope to see more of them in the future. I thought it was I was a bit hard on it at first, but I gave it a rewatch, and I thought this is actually pretty enjoyable. And also this just goes to show that you have to make sure that you're doing your research when accepting these roles nowadays, because it's pretty clear that these studios aren't taking these characters seriously anymore, especially on the DC side of things. So, there's that. Jenya Walton has been cast in Daredevil Born Again, described as a young journalist with connections to someone from the original series. Ben Urich, I believe, right, from the Netflix series. I believe this is who will be the person that she's connected to. Obviously, Kingpin, Yurik, and Daredevil. So here's some Pedro Pascal Fantastic Four news. It says right here, Pedro Pascal will soon begin filming on Fantastic Four as Reed Richards. This is coming from an interview he did with the SAG-AFTRA Foundation, and no. This is coming from their website. Yeah. This is coming from their website, and very, very excited. He was recently asked about it though in the SAG-AFTRA Foundation interview, and he just completely dodged the question. So here's some brand new promotional art for Deadpool 3. This is looking absolutely gorgeous. I hope that his mask looks as good as this. And if this says anything, the white eyes can be done in the DCU for Batman. So there's that. Tom Hiddleston's birthday was yesterday. The man turns 43, but man, does he look good. Our god of mischief, our god of stories, in the MCU. He's great. I hope he had a fantastic day yesterday. He got a rounding standing ovation when he went to MegaCon Orlando. Very, very excited all around. This is another look at Wolverine in Deadpool 3. This man is looking nice. As you can see, Deadpool is right behind him, and he has the claws out. The white eyes, they're just it makes me so happy. Deadpool 3 is rumored to be called Deadpool and Friend. You can see a little blurred image right here. That was coming from My Time to Shine. Hello, the image right there, or at least that's where I found it. Okay, this is going to be the last thing I talk about Deadpool 3 and just the video in general, and then I'm going to record another video when my phone is fully charged regarding, Daredevil Born Again and etc. and really going into every single set photo that I have. So, Marvel Studios has filed 4 trademarks yesterday. Deadpool and Friends, Deadpool and Friend, Deadpool and Wolverine, and Deadpool 3. Now, I would either like Deadpool and Friend, or Deadpool and Friends, or Deadpool and Wolverine. I think Deadpool 3 is just too basic, right? Because you have to tease Hugh Jackman's Wolverine for people who don't know that he's showing up, so that this movie can make, money. No Way Home made like $2 billion during a pandemic. Now imagine what this movie could do out of the pandemic. This movie has potential to cross $1 billion at the box office, and I hope it does. That way we can see a lot more Deadpool in the MCU, etc. We need a Spidey and Deadpool team-up movie. I think that'd be great. Same thing with, like a World's Finest movie with Superman and Batman. I get we got that in BVS a little bit, but that was towards the end. I personally enjoy BVS, etc. But, yeah, that's about it that I'm going to show here today. I have a lot more to show you right here. But, listen, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I have to go record this 28-minute video. I have to go make sure that the screams of my brother are cut out. And, I have to make sure that everything is on here for display for you guys. I'm just go back. So Matthew Vaughn, the Daredevil Born Again set photos. I'll go ahead and do the outro now. I'll see you all later. I just probably cut a major proportion out of the video out right there. I was just making sure that I put everything in order, And by the way, my condolences to that family that lost the crew member on Wonder Man. That is very, very sad. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Go charge my phone. Go edit this video, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Take care and peace. Again, I'll probably be live streaming tomorrow. for the Deadpool 3 trailer, or at least leading up to it. So, or if not, I'll be live over on IG. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and peace.